think you're doing? You think you're gonna sell all my guns? You're not selling all my guns. Good gracious. Did you get everything out here? What's up with you? Then cut your sleeves off, then grew your hair out, then got your little mustache? America. Got the American flag, got a D-range flag, and you got this dumb yard sale sign. You ain't selling none of my stuff. Everything must go? What's up with that? What are you trying to do to me? You're not selling all my stuff.
It's time. D-range time. Let's get to it.
Welcome to this episode of "12 Deranged Guns of Christmas," where I am your host here at D-Range, and we're going to make a series of videos showing 12 deranged guns. They're deranged guns, not deranged guns necessarily, but some of the guns are in the background back here. Some of the guns you see, some of the guns you don't. But however, what we're going to do is to one of my subscribers. That's right, I said to one of my subscribers. To one of my subscribers, I'm going to give one of the 12 deranged guns of Christmas away. No other caveats to it, you just had to be a subscriber to this channel. So, we're going to shoot 12 guns. We may shoot 16 guns, but one of 12 guns is going to be given away to a subscriber. Like I said, the only thing you had to do is you had to be subscribed. If you're not subscribed, shame on you. If you are subscribed, cool. The thing is, you can start subscribing right now, because the drawing that I'm going to do is not going to be held until about 4 videos from now, after the 4th video, which will be enough to get us to 12 guns of Christmas. So each video is going to be a little different, but what we're going to do is, in the end, we're going to draw one subscriber's name, and we're going to give one of the 12 deranged guns of Christmas away. One gun, one of the 12. So it could be a small gun, it could be a big gun. We're gonna make it interesting. Either way, pay attention, because here we go. So today what we're going to do, if you look in the background here, we have a bunch of hardback books. The question is paper, hardback books, a group of them together, whatever. The question is, are they bulletproof? Well, we know they're not, but the real question is how many it's going to take to make it bulletproof. And we're going to test, we'll probably test a few different guns today. Not many, because we don't want to hold you up, but we want to show you something. I will tell you, here recently, I had ordered them plates I was shooting off of Temu. Well, Temu has discontinued those plates. You cannot buy them on Temu anymore. Something's going on. Also, on Amazon, those same kind of plates you can't buy on Amazon anymore. Something's going on. Also on eBay, you can't buy those plates anymore. Those same kind of plates like I was shooting. Something is going on. And if you haven't noticed, it's raining here. Either way, I'm making y'all a video today. So what we're going to do, we're going to shoot a 9mm at this stack of books right here. And we're going to see how far that this 9mm travel through the books. So, stand by. All right. So as you can see, here's what a 9mm went in at, and it looks like it's pretty deep. There again, I don't see a whole lot up here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this tape off right fast. I'm gonna get a little closer so we can try to find out how far it did go. Uh-oh, not good. Not good. All right, so there's 2 books. These are a little skinnier, but there's 2 books. It made it out of the first one. If you can see in there, it did not make it out the second one, but it dented the third one. So next up, we got a 40 caliber. And for y'all that don't know where the 40 caliber came from, I believe the FBI had a bad situation, I believe it was down in Florida, where they weren't penetrating. They were shooting 9mm. And this has been back in the day. So they reached out to some companies to make them a gun. Well, they made them the 10mm, which most of you probably don't even know about. They got the 10mm and they were hurting their wrist too much. So then from the 10mm, they made almost this identical, but they made the 40 caliber. It just had a little less powder, a little less kick on the backside. So that's where the 40 caliber came from, and the FBI, I believe it was, that 3-letter acronym that ain't nobody too sure of. Anyhow, I believe that's where the 40 came from my research, from what I know. Either way, now we're going to shoot a 40 caliber at the same target and see what it does. There's your 40 hit. Now we're going to try to see how far it went. The 40's up here. Definitely. Unfortunately, that 40, if you look in there, it made it through the first one. The bottom one is the 9, the top one is the 40. We got that bullet sitting right in this crack right here. It did not even hardly dent. It didn't even dent the third one here. So that 9mm went further than the 40. We're gonna look at this. Look right there. Boom. There's your 40 caliber in that second one. And we'll probably find that 9mm will look really good in here. Oop. There's a 9 right there. There's your 9, and there's your 40, all in the second book. So, books. There's your 9, there's your 40. Alright, so it was always said when I went to school, when we had books, I know the kids nowadays, they don't have books, they don't know how to read and all that. But when I had books, the more you know, the further you go, right? So we know that we had 2 books. Now, I'm not standing behind it, but in a bad situation, you never know. We had 2 books that stopped a 9mm and a 40. Come on now, there's a whole stack of books there. 9mm and a 40, I caught both the rounds. I just showed you both the rounds. So, if you were in school and you had a bunch of books and something were to happen, the more you know, the further you go. Alright, so let's get another round. By the way, that was 2 guns. That was a 9mm Shield Plus that we shot earlier this year. That was a Glock 40 that we have shot earlier this year. This is a 5.56 NATO Palmetto that we're going to shoot some 223 rounds in them books and see how far it goes. So, put down in the comments below what you think. How far you think this will go. I think it's going to go through 5 books. The 2 big ones at the front and 3 of them small ones. That's all I think it's going to do. 5 books. What do you think? Down below, put your comments. Either way, we're going to try it out and we're going to show you. Alright, so we got a tape line. The more you know, the further you go. What y'all guess? Like I said, I guess 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing right there. That one right there. I'm guessing that's how far it went. I don't know. So, let's pop this apart. Alright, so we're through the first one. We're through the second one. We're through the third one. Through the fourth one. Through the fifth one. Through the sixth one. Nope. We're only through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang, we're through 6 and we dented the 7th one. you can't see in there. So that bullet should be in this book right here, because it went through, and that's where the bullet is, right in the center of the gray tape there, in case you can't see it. Alright, so you got the 9, the 5.56, and the 40. So we only went through, well, let's give you this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only went through 5 into 6, but the 7th one got a little dent. Okay, so I used to carry more books than that in school, it felt like. They're pretty heavy. But let's see now if we can find this round. It should be in this book here, I'm assuming. So there it is right there. That's what just came out of there. Alright, so now we're going to be that guy. And we're going to do one more test. And we're not going to hold you up anymore today. So all I'm going to do now, I'm going to fire multiple 223 rounds into them books and just see if I can get any of them to penetrate further than we went in the 6th book and wounded the 7th book, basically. I'm going to see if I can get any of them by shooting multiples. I'm going to see if I can get any of them to keep going. Not good. Here's my grouping. Alright, that was 1, 2, 3 right there, and that's my whole grouping right there that time. And we busted these up a little bit. So, we did. We went further. Alright, so get rid of all them. Get rid of all them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. Multiple groupings. And the 13th one, it just dented that one. Okay, so we'll go with 12. There's your back side. And your bullet's right there. Here's the bullet. There's some bullets. There's a bunch of bullets right there. There's a bunch of bullets right there. So they stayed in that grouping. And they started doing destruction in that grouping. So there you have it. Thanks for watching part 1 of the 12 deranged guns of Christmas. Till the next time. It's hot. Once again, it's humid. I don't know why. Peace.